Hey guys, Tony here. Welcome back. Sunday, April 28th, back with your weekly GME TA trading video. And as a general reminder, since July of 2022, I have only been swing trading GME. So if that is the type of trading that you are interested in, keep on watching. If you are a buy and hold GameStop investor, this video is probably not going to be for you. Now let's get right into the info. Before we get into the chart, I always like to start out the week talking about the big news of the week. And for GameStop, the big news of the week was insider sales. We had two sales from insiders, Daniel Moore, the PFO, selling 7,700 shares, and Mark Robinson, general counsel, selling 13,471 shares. Contrast that to the buy by Larry Cheng back on April 8th. For 10,000 shares, we have a 2-for-1 ratio of insider sales to buys for the month of April. I will leave it to you to decide if insider selling in the month of April at a 2-for-1 ratio is impactful to your decision to trade the stock or not. Let's be honest, if this was any other company than GameStop and we saw insider sales to buys at that 2-for-1 ratio, people would probably be running the red flag up the old flagpole and saying there's something here that you need to pay attention to. Even more impactful than that, though, as I was reviewing when these guys got these shares, was the reflection that I had looking back at the 2023 pay summary for the executives and noticing that the entire list of executives in the 2023 compensation package are gone. They no longer work for the company. Not one single executive in the 2023 compensation package that worked for GameStop still works there now, not even 12 months later. Remember that many of us gave the executives at AMC a pass back in 2021 on their sales, and in retrospect, that was clearly a mistake. I think it is important that you guys always pay attention in any company to when insiders are selling. Moving on to the chart, GameStop found very good support at the $10 level. In fact, it bounced off of that. So I have made some adjustments to the chart. We want to make sure if we didn't capture the bottom that we figure out what can we do differently in drawing our support resistance or looking at the scale of the chart. So what I did here is I switched the scale to logarithmic because we have that long-term view, and then redrew the support and resistance lines to include that bottom support at $10. As we discussed last week, RSI was low and that MACD was about to curl up, and it did curl up. So I think that, technical analysis is more of an art than a science, and when you don't have it exactly right, you should pivot and adjust and make sure that you're tracking things to what the chart is telling you. The exponential moving averages, the MACD and the RSI indicate that GameStop could continue this upward momentum into next week. So what I'm looking for then is where are any points of resistance on the way up? We have the 50 moving average at 1287, and that top resistance line is going to be about $13.89, maybe just under $14 by the end of the week. That is what I'm going to be watching for. And if we get a breakout above that, then clearly things become a lot more interesting to me. The more likely scenario, though, is at that 50 moving average or the top resistance there that we will see the stock push back down. So we're just going to have to wait and see. I did not catch the bottom this time. I'm going to continue to track it over the next couple weeks with this updated view of the chart with the redrawn support and resistance lines, and we will take it day by day. Let me know your thoughts, questions, and comments down below. I am Tony Denaro, and I will see ya on the next video.